Hey, I'm DJ Too Much with Six Figure DJs, and today we're going to talk about 4 tips for beginner DJs. So when I first started DJing, I really wanted to get my name out there, and I had to figure out ways in order to promote myself and figure out how I could let everyone know that I'm DJ Too Much and I'm a DJ. I want to come to your party and kill it. Now, if you're a beginner level DJ, hopefully you have as much excitement as me when you're mixing and you're DJing, you're preparing your music, and you want to figure out ways to promote yourself and get your name out there. So I'm gonna go over 4 ways that you can get your name out there if you're a beginner level DJ, and really figure out how you can make more money, get more gigs, and book more events. So the first way that we're gonna talk about is business cards. So you wanna make sure that you have your own business cards with your logo, also your name, your email, your phone number, your Instagram, anything that helps people contact you so that they can book you. So having business cards, even though it sounds really, really basic, really, really simple, it's one of the ways that I've booked so many events. I've booked so many events just from when people come up to me after I'm DJing and ask me for a card. So if you think about it, every single event you're at has at least 100 people, maybe. You know, even if an event had 75 people at it and you're able to give 10 people your card, that's great. You know, those 10 people might have not heard of you before they came to that event, but now you hand them a business card or two, say, hey, I'm DJ Too Much, take my card, feel free to contact me. My website's on there, my Instagram's on there. Any way that you wanna book me is on this card right here. So think about it. If you have 200 people at an event and 10 people come up and they ask you for business cards, maybe 1 or 2 of those people are gonna book you. So, and even if they don't book you, maybe they'll pass your business card on to someone else. So you wanna make sure that you get your name out there by having business cards and looking professional. These are really, really important tips. I think about it like people might love your set, and they come up to you at the end of the night and they say, how can I follow you, or how can I find out more information about your services? How do I book you? You hand them this business card and they have all the information they need to get in contact with you. So a lot of times I tell people, give out 2 or 3 business cards to one person. That's really gonna benefit you, because hopefully if they take one for themselves, they hand one to their sister or their brother or their cousin or their friend, and your name is gonna spread. So it's really about getting your name out there as much as possible. The second tip I have for you is promote, 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 market, market, market. You wanna get your name out there as much as possible. Beyond business cards, you wanna make sure you have a professional website, a great looking Instagram. All these things take work, but they're really, really important if you're a beginner level DJ, for people to find you and for people to know how to book you. We talk about the way you can grow your DJ business using Instagram in another video. Make sure you check that video out, because I go over all the tips to market yourself on Instagram. But beyond Instagram, you also want to have a website. You also want to make sure that you have packages. All these things are really important when it comes to marketing yourself and promoting yourself so people can find you. And even more so, if you're going to promote yourself, make sure you have some mixes. Whether you're uploading to Mixcloud or SoundCloud or YouTube or whatever, make sure that people can find you, and make sure that you have something online that shows that you're professional with your name, your DJ brand, your logo, your photos, your videos. All these things are really important. Have content that shows who you are, and have links to your websites, and to have content that shows who you are, that make sure you have your phone number up there, or a way that people can contact you and book you. All these things are really, really important when it comes to promoting yourself and marketing yourself, especially if you're a beginner level DJ. All these things are really, really important. The third tip for beginner DJs is preparation, preparation, and practice. So prepare as much as possible. And I talk about this in another video about how to prepare and practice for your DJ sets, but making sure that you're prepared, you have your crates are put together, you have your music downloaded. All these things are really, really important when you're a beginner level DJ, because you want to be able to show up at your events, make sure you have all your equipment, make sure you have all your music, And it's a lot of pressure, you know, like when you're going to these events, you gotta make sure your speakers are working, you gotta make sure your turntables are working, you gotta make sure that your laptop works, your music is playing out your Serato or your virtual DJ or whatever you're using. All these things are really, really important. So preparation is key. Having a checklist and making sure you're going over it to make sure you're showing up to you're showing up to these events with all the right equipment. All these things are so important as a beginner level DJ. And I feel like I'm talking a lot and I'm going through all this stuff because this is what I love. This is what I do. It's my passion. And you know, I've been doing this for a long time, and I love being able to like help other DJs know exactly what they're getting themselves into and like give them tips and secrets to really make sure that even if they're just starting, they can go into it and kill it every single time. It's really, really important. And also, that's the 4th step for beginner level DJs. You want to make sure that you kill it, because once you do the first 3 things, you want to show up prepared, ready to go with your business cards, and you want to kill it because you have 100, 200, 300 people at this event, and word of mouth is going to always promote you more than anything. So if you show up and you kill it, it's a guarantee people are going to talk about you and spread the word about how dope you are. They're going to want to know exactly who that DJ is. Those mixes were so fire. So make sure you come through and you kill it every single time. Prepare. Get your sets together. Practice your mixes. Have somebody check out your music and listen to your mixes and make sure your transitions are on point. All these things are really, really important when it comes to DJing and getting your name out there and making sure that you show up and you kill it. And people talk about you so you get more gigs, more events, and your business grows. Because that's really important. You want to make sure if you're going to do this and you want to turn this into a business, you want to make sure people really talk about you for you being a dope DJ. This is an awesome business. It's very, very competitive. It's very competitive. So you really want to make sure you put in the work so that when you show up, people are like, man, that DJ is dope. Yo, you gotta hire that DJ. We need that DJ at the next event. We can't have an event without them. You know, we need DJ Too Much. You know, you want people to say that about you. That's really, really important. So showing up, killing it is so important. Hope these beginner level DJ tips really helped you. I'm DJ Too Much with 6 Figure DJs. If you like this information, subscribe, like, comment, share. I'm DJ Too Much. Follow me on Instagram at lowisTooMuch, or check us out 6figuredjs.com or on Instagram at 6figuredjs. Love y'all. Peace.